Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer Tote.
And I'm Doug Freeman. Welcome to the Framingham Beat.
The Framingham Public Library has welcomed a traveling exhibit about Lewis Hayden and the Underground Railroad to the Memorial Building.
Presented by the Commonwealth Museum, this exhibit tells the tale of one of the foremost 19th century black activists in Boston. Born a slave, Hayden escaped and settled in Boston. His home on Beacon Hill became a stop on the Underground Railroad, and he later served in the Massachusetts legislature. A tireless advocate, he was also known for working for voting rights for women.
Lewis Hayden fired his pistol. I would say that he was a man of action. You know, some people are theorists, but he actually put his life on the line. He was involved in things that caused him to be exposed to physical danger. He also overcame great obstacles. He was a person who had a tremendous ability to grow, had no formal education, and he was able to talk to the governor and talk to other very prominent people, and he was very influential with them. And the other thing I like about him is his resilience. Some people get angry, say, you know, I'm going to take my ball and go home if I don't get my way. He didn't get his way, but he hung in there, and then over time, you know, he did have an impact.
I frequent the library a lot, and I knew this was Black History Month, and so I was curious to know what the library was going to do, and I was very glad to see that the library had several programs. I think it was very informative. The gentleman was very knowledgeable about history, the facts. I was glad that I came. I was glad that I learned some things that I didn't know before and filled in some information that I wanted to know, and I'm going to look further into some things that I heard today and some other related topics.
I think it's fabulous that this exhibit is up here at Nevins Hall. And what did I learn? I learned the connection to Nathaniel Bowditch. I learned that there are still misconceptions about Crispus Attucks out there, and I was happy to share the research that we've recently gotten about him.
The speaker mentioned a couple of things. He mentioned Henry Bowditch, a doctor who treated Lewis Hayden. And of course, we here in Framingham know the Bowditch name well. Nathaniel Bowditch was the first commissioner of parks here in Framingham back, I think he was appointed in 1913. But more importantly, of course, our own Civil War hero, General George Gordon, raised a regiment in Boston, the 2nd Mass Volunteer Regiment. And he recruited a young man from one of Boston's very prominent families, Robert Gould Shaw. And so this young man really got his military training under our own George Gordon. So we have some wonderful connections to Black history here in town ourselves.